Well, it's Arkfeld talking time. As you can see, we have 3 different versions here, but the talk is on the new Arkfeld Pro. So, initially, we had the original Arkfeld, which was white light and a green laser. When it came out, I thought, that's pretty cool. Then, there was the Arkfeld UV, which was, well, white light and UV. Much better. Not so much because of the UV, that's a personal choice, but the physical build of it was slimmer, sleeker, better clip, just nicer. But now we have the Arkfeld Pro, which is white light, laser, and UV, but it's a much larger and brighter light, and it's excellent. So physically, yes, it's a larger flashlight, which allows for a larger battery. So we go from a 1050 or 1050 milliamp hour battery to 1500, which gives us longer run times, more power. So just in short, the UV is 55% brighter. It's a class 3R laser, and the white light is now 30% brighter. So we go from 1,000 lumens up to 1,300 lumens. And that's a very comfortable difference and noticeable. So when I got the Pro, I definitely took an immediate liking to the larger size. It just feels really good in hand. And it's not massively larger than the first 2 versions, but here's a size comparison. You can see it's taller than a Baton 3 Pro Max, but, you know, not as large as a Warrior 3S, which I'm used to carrying quite frequently. It's kind of that Goldilocks size where it's in the middle and it just feels good. I definitely like that. That is a big thing. I mean, obviously with the larger size, the larger battery, that's good, but there is just something about the way it feels in hand that to me is important when, you know, choosing an EDC flashlight. Still talking about the physical build, one thing is that when the UV version came out, the clip and position had changed. Much better. Deep pocket carry. Well, this is now a little bit larger version, but apparently they've improved upon it and it's supposed to be stronger than the UV version. That's a good thing. I do really like this pocket clip. The other is your switch, your console switch here. Instead of it having 2 index points for your finger to catch on and be able to flip the switch, there is 1, and I like it better because it's more centered in the middle of the light, so if you leave it dead center on laser, it's right in the center. I don't know, I've just seemed to be able to lock onto it when trying to locate it a lot easier. So those 2 physical things are definitely a nice improvement. Another thing about its body, so it's still the standard magnetic charging situation, which is convenient and great. It's wonderful that they narrowed the butt down, and my first curiosity was, can it hold its own weight at any different angle? And here we are on a pole outside off my porch, and no matter how I put this on there, it didn't fall. It stayed. That's great because I use the magnetic base on my flashlights all the time. And now on to the important visual aspect of it all, seeing it in use. There are obviously links down below in the info so you can go and see the run times and everything else. Click on my affiliate link, it helps, but it's there for you guys to go look at it further. Anyways, Here is the comparison between the old and the new, and I'm just going to run random footage as I speak it out. So the old one, Moonlight, 1 lumen, ran for 8 days. The new one, 11 days. Old, 15 lumens, 41 hours. You now get 55 hours. Here's the important thing that I'm finding with the usage of the light is the third mode used to be 60 lumens. It's now 100 lumens, and that makes a huge difference using the light. As soon as you cycle through, if you own one of the other Arkfelds, you just notice it's a brighter flashlight. And it's nice. And then the next step up used to be 300 lumens. It's now 420 lumens. And because of the larger battery, the runtime is almost exactly the same. Used to be 140, it's now 135. But it's 120 lumens brighter on the high. And it's just much better. It's great. And for your turbo, it used to be 1,000 lumens, it's now 1,300 lumens, and you still get the 4-minute runtime. And again, brighter, it's better. The UV is 315 minutes of runtime, and the laser is 61 hours of runtime. And here's a no-brainer feature that I am so glad they worked out. Ready? So you put the laser on. Well, what if you're in the dark? Double click it. You now have white light and laser at the same time. How cool is that for a work environment? That's very cool. So, good job, Olight, in adding that in. So this is good. This is better than good. It's excellent. I've been carrying it for a bit and using it, and I really do like it. This one is going to go off to our friend Damien because he carries the Arkfeld and he's going to love it. Why am I not keeping it? Because I'm going to buy myself a neutral white one. This is the cool white one you've been seeing. It'll be the first Arkfeld that I've purchased. These were sent to me to show you guys in the past, and like I said, I've liked them, I've used them, but I really like this one. And my daily carry for the last, well, over a year has been the Baton 3 Pro. And I like flashlights that don't necessarily put out massive amounts of lumens on the highs and the turbos. 1500 lumens, 1300 lumens. To me, for just an EDC flashlight for everyday use, that is a very, very comfortable brightness maximum, but it makes the steps more desirable and you get better run times. So I think that's why I've taken a liking to the settings on the Arkfeld Pro as well. So it's nice having 3 light options: white, laser, UV. Again, the laser is definitely a lot brighter than it used to be. I don't personally have all that much use for the laser, but it's fun and I have it there if I need it. The UV is definitely more usable to me. It's cool looking at old glass bottles that I've dug up through the years and hopefully continue to keep digging up through the years, as well as I use it to charge my glow stuff for night activities. So whether it's on my backpack or whatever else. Actually, here's a cool experiment. So my knife is orange, and one of the things I pointed out when I did the UV review video for the first UV Arkfeld was at nighttime, if I was to drop my knife, I may not necessarily find it with white light, but with UV light I could definitely find it. And from quite a distance. It's actually really impressive. So if you've got day glow type, stuff that as soon as you hit it with UV, well, I guess it's hard to see because it's bright in here, but it stands out like it's on fire. It's crazy. So that's pretty cool, and that's why I find the UV to be quite useful, but it's nice having all three options in there. So I hope this helps you guys make a decision if you're interested in getting any of these, in particular the Pro. Again, links down below. Click on them. It helps me, and hopefully it helped you. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.